To California now, severe weather has killed at least 12 people in the state over this past week and a half. President Biden has already declared a state of emergency for California from Mexico. But unfortunately, Mother Nature is not yet done with the Golden State. Another severe storm is approaching, and much of the state is already under a flood watch as it braces for another round of devastating conditions. NewsNation correspondent Nancy Liu has more on that.
The rain keeps falling, and already a hillside that supports Mulholland Drive has fallen away. The road, which leads to the homes of celebrities and picturesque views of Los Angeles, has been shut down since Sunday. How inconvenient is this?
It is pretty inconvenient. I go to work that way.
Nature's wrath is expected to keep lashing at California for at least another day, and yet more rounds are coming after that.
We're expecting more of the same and stronger this time. We're expecting to see increased soil saturation and potentially increased impacts because the city, the community, the infrastructure, none of it has had the opportunity to recover from last week's storm.
So for thousands of Californians, the cleanup has yet to begin as they assess their losses.
My friends, they actually call me crazy for buying this property, but it'll be fixed and people will be over for barbecues.
Likely not possible for the homeowner whose entire deck broke off and floated away. The Santa Cruz area and much of Northern California are hardest hit. A collapsed bridge has cut road access for about 200 in Santa Cruz. Evacuation warnings or orders are in place for more than 6 million residents. Rivers and streams are so swollen from the early rounds of this system that water is no longer flowing into the ocean, instead causing flooding problems further and further inland. Last night, the White House approved Governor Newsom's request for a federal emergency declaration.
That was Nancy Liu reporting, and now we're going to bring in Gerard Jebaily. Gerard, not a whole lot of relief coming to many residents of California. It strikes me here, Gerard, this is like a hurricane. What you would see on the East Coast, but it's out in California.
You remember, I actually mentioned that those exact words. This is like a high-end tropical storm or even low-end hurricane at times. And it's not just one. They've been getting one after the other. So relief is relative because they're getting relief from the drought and the problems with water, but they're getting a little too much and a lot of other terrible conditions as well. So unfortunately, this is all coming in all at once. So it really fits the phrase. When it rains, it pours, and it has almost nonstop for really almost 2 weeks now. San Francisco getting hit again, and here's some of the rain totals they have seen. They've been pretty impressive, and some places just up in the mountains have been getting incredible amounts of rainfall. 15 inches in the last 24 hours in some areas, and we're talking about just north of Santa Barbara in those mountains. And all that water flows downhill, and there's a lot of hills in California, and that's where we see some of the largest amounts of flash flooding. But still, 1 to 4 inches everywhere else, even some of the lower terrains. But the radar picture just showing so much of the West Coast here getting hammered from Santa Barbara all the way up to San Luis Obispo. More of that rainfall expected today. It may not be as heavy across much of the northern reaches or central California, but the LA region still has more to see of this today, and they've been getting hit hard since yesterday too. So flood watch is in effect, as you see, and while we were looking at population maps, found out this is about 90% of the California population under some sort of flood alert right now. And on top of that, we have a lot of power outages. And it looks like we even have a tornado warning that's just popped up here outside of the San Francisco area. This could be just upstream there from, it looks somewhere along the lines of San Jose. This is going to be another threat today, Mitch, is the threat for tornadoes. Unbelievable. So here we go. One wave moving out. We may get a break in Southern California until later on into the week. Now, Sunday, we get another round of heavy rainfall hitting Southern California once again. So this is not quitting. It's just going to give momentarily pausing here, moments of break to where we could get some cleanup. But really, it's going to be a lot more rain to come. 4 to 8 inches across much of the northern coastlines, 2 to 4 down to the southern reaches, and in the mountains. So much of that falls as snowfall, 1 to 2 feet of snow, especially along the Sierra. All right, and that's going to happen anywhere above 5,000 feet. This is the good news. It will fill up more of these reservoirs. It will help out with the drought situation. This is where the snowpacks are right now. We're talking anywhere from 100% to 200% of what they would typically have for this time of the year. That's great news. If the snow just quit falling altogether and didn't fall again until April 1st, this is where they'd end up, almost 100% down in the southern part of the Sierras, and in the northern part, close to 70%. We expect more snow to fall, so this is good news. All that snow will eventually melt in springtime, help filling the reservoirs. This is a good news, bad news situation for the folks of California. Right now, they're just dealing with it, taking it on the chin, but later on, they'll probably be thankful for all the rain they've gotten. Man, the appearance of potential for tornadoes, that really does sound like the southeast during hurricane season. Gerard, thank you for that. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.